Others? Others? Can you please tell Hubert that they close that door and that no sound is there, okay? Thank you. Welcome to the 10th graduation ceremony of the Berlin School of Business and Innovation. It's a true honor to stand before you today and to welcome you all to this very special occasion. Let me begin by congratulating of our graduates. Dear BSBI graduates, we are immensely proud to have been part of your journey and to celebrate this important milestone with you. I would also like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the parents, families, friends, and loved ones. whether you're here with us in person or watching online. Your support, encouragement, and belief have been an essential part of this achievement. I would now like warmly welcome our academic leadership, the Provost and Deans, our guest speaker, and all BSBI staff members who have supported and guided you during your studies. Please join me in giving them a round of applause. This ceremony is truly exceptional. For the first time in the history of BSBI, we are celebrating the graduation of 300 graduates of all our current campuses: Berlin, Paris, Hamburg, and Barcelona. We proudly welcome future alumni from 20 programs representing the rich diversity of 31 different nationalities. Dear graduates, today marks the end of your academic experience of BSBI and the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. For many of you, this was your first degree ever and your first time studying abroad. Most of you began your master's degree, taking the next step in your academic path. And all of you, without exception, entered the great quest of finding accommodation abroad. As you settle into your studies and life in a new country, something else has been highlighted. Very soon, you discovered that your education at BSBI went beyond the classroom, shaped by people, diversity, and ways of thinking different from your own. Many of you shared that BSBI opened your perspectives on the world, especially through its multicultural environment. Being part of such a diverse community and experiencing learning from different cultures helped you develop one of the most valuable skills of our time: a global mindset, shaped by real people, real cultures, and real experiences. Think about it. Perhaps, without realizing it, you changed the life of someone in this room. And just as importantly, your own lives were changed as well. I invite you now to take a moment and remember your very first day at BSBI campus. Think of what you felt, what worried you, and what inspired you. Remember the excitement of your first class, the nerves before your first test, and the joy of your first passing grade, and the bittersweet happiness of receiving the invitation to this ceremony. These emotions last only for a moment, and they are impossible to repeat. That is why each educational journey is so special and so unique to everyone. Last week, you were invited to describe BSBI in just one word, and among many inspiring responses, I would like to share one with you today. It comes from Miss Anisha, one of our master's graduates. The word she used to describe BSBI was life changer. She wrote, "BSBI gave wings to my dreams, and my life is no longer the same." With these simple but powerful words, Miss Anisha has beautifully expressed what are you all feeling today, that transformation. That transformation did not happen by chance. You faced challenges that taught you resilience, opportunities that improved your confidence, and many lessons inside and beyond the classroom. Graduations are always emotional, not only because they mark the closing of one door and opening of another, but because they remind us how quickly time passes and how precious certain moments truly are. So, dear graduates, be ready for change, brave enough to embrace difference, and confident enough to remain true to yourselves. This is a round of applause to you, BSBI graduates, class of 2026. And now it's my honor to invite the Provost and Chief Academic Officer, Professor Dr. Kyriakos Kouveliotis, to deliver his inspiring address to the graduating class.
Thank you, Elena. Wow, I have never seen this in the last 6 years. And to be honest, when we started this journey nearly 7 years ago, I wouldn't even dream to have so many students from so many different countries and so many different disciplines. So this is also a proof that we did the right things, but we also did things right. So it's also a very sentimental moment for all of us, because this is one of the few moments in our academic journey in BSBI that all campuses are participating in this ceremony, and most of all our programs from all our partners, and that means we are growing so fast, but at the same time without compromising anything in regards to quality. Now, I want to welcome you to one of the most important milestones in your personal narrative, as I used to say. And as in all previous graduation ceremonies, I have mentioned that this is the first day of the next stage of your life, as Olena also mentioned previously. It signifies an important transition from academia to the professional world, and as such, this is the first out of many critical landmarks that you will experience in your career. It has been a long and difficult process for all of you to be here with us today. We're also students like you some years ago, or for some of us many years ago, but we haven't forgotten this moment. All of you selected this route to study with BSBI and embarked of academia in what we call the hard way. This is actually also the proper way. You have managed to go through it, and above all, you selected this path not because it was easy, but because it was hard. You came out of all the difficulties and constraints you encounter stronger, wiser, and much more experienced. The degree that you will soon hold in your hands is not an end goal, though. It is the vehicle to assist you in the beginning of your career. I hope in the future that when we'll invite you as alumni to talk to our students and be able to mention not what you have studied, but what you have accomplished after your studies, that you will be here with us. Not your collection of academic titles, but your efforts, wisdom, and experiences. The cycle that you will complete today is a fraction of what you'll have to do in the future. At the same time, though, what you will have to face tomorrow is another bigger challenge. In BSBI, we have tried also to enrich your learning experiences. So we have followed the motto, you ask and we do. Some days ago, I attended an event of a prestigious foreign university in Berlin, where its president mentioned an amazing motto that they follow. So he said that you don't learn to get a job, you learn so to create a job. So keep this thought, and I really want you to endorse this, because that brings you to another level. In this framework, BSBI constantly adding, and we have added in the past as well, so many initiatives to enrich what we call your academic experience. So now we have a virtual campus where you can use your avatars to participate in activities. An actual robot anthropoid lecturer, which also conducts some actual teaching via artificial intelligence. A human hologram so to endorse to our didactic model. BSBI conferences, BSBI books, as the one we have published on the future of the meta-globalization era, what we're experiencing now. Professional master classes that they teach the exact practical skills that the business world needs. 3 scientific journals, so to make your first scientific publication when you are still students, but when you are also alumni. BSBI Educational TV, new professional student societies, certificate programs on how to build a business plan, project management, financial modeling, the metaverse, blockchain, Internet of Things, etc. Networking events such as Café Scientifique, Café Artistiques, cultural events such as poetry matinees, literature reads, movies, and discussion. Also, open series seminars, webinars, an academic support center which supports you to your whole of your academic journey, new supplementary material in our school's electronic platform to enhance your studies, use of simulation exercises, virtual learning, case studies, smart classrooms, and so on. We have now a postdoctoral research center for inviting researchers and scholars from around the world to join the research activities with us. Not a lot of schools in Germany, they conduct all these type of activities. One thing is certain though, we have tried to do our best and provide you with the best education practices possible. Another thing that is also certain, and I can reassure you on this, is that we have also learned from you even more what you have learned from us. But above all, this day belongs to you, your families, and your loved ones. It has been a long journey for all of you to be here with us today. You also encounter unprecedented difficulties as you have to live on your own, adjust to a foreign environment, study hard, leave your friends and families behind, and sometimes also to work to sustain yourselves. However, you managed to come out successfully. Most of us in the academic faculty, actually we follow the same path as you. You studied with us in a variety of different academic domains. Most of you studied economics, business administration, management, and IT. You should have learned already that in this framework, the most important commodity that exists today is not the economic or financial parameter or variables, but time. Time is precious, so you need to use it wisely and productively. You have to make choices, but always remember that you have also to be chosen in your professional career. Remember that in today's world, learning never stops. A degree does not automatically guarantee that you will find a job of your dreams. It should not be this way anyway. It is a part of the process. The education you received gave you an exposure to new ideas and notions that you can improve your life, but also the life of others. It will help you to break down frontiers and borders. By coming to Germany, in Berlin, in other locations, and in BSBI, you already achieved that. Many of you and also your families had to do certain sacrifices so to come and study with us. Always remember this. When you are chasing your dreams, sometimes hard work is not enough. And these sacrifices come here to fill this gap. Your parents had to work hard to support you. You also had to find jobs to support yourselves. And for this, I admire your families and yourselves. As I have already mentioned, you did all this the hard way. And in this way, you got a glimpse of what is there out waiting for you. Therefore, for us, you are already winners in this process. There are a lot of positive side effects that you have received but not realized yet. However, in the next few months and years, this will appear in front of you. I used to say to all graduation ceremonies that the degree you will receive today is also a passport that never expires but needs constant updating. Do not forget the words of Benjamin Franklin, an investment in knowledge pays always the best interest. Now allow me to say some things regarding performance and achievement. You have all studied very hard, you gave exams, you drafted essays, you conducted primary and secondary research in your dissertations, and the epitome of these were the grades you achieved. These grades represent credits, academic units, points measurements, and GPAs. However, I want to ask you from tomorrow to ignore them, as in your next steps in life, they do not measure the most important things that they have value. They do not include your personality strength or the inner talents that you have. They do not measure your hard efforts, your focus on goals, the beauty of your thinking, and the wisdom you gain from your mistakes. They do not stress upon your devotion, your ethics, and your courage. They do not reflect on your personal character qualities, your imagination, and your vision. So to paraphrase Robert Kennedy, they measure neither your wit nor your courage, neither your wisdom nor your learning, neither your compassion nor your feelings. So they measure everything in short, except those which makes life to have a value. And they can tell us everything about your studies except why you should be proud for what you study. Let me add something now from personal experience. In 15, 20 years from now, you will not remember most of the things you have learned. What is important is to keep the methodology you acquired, the models you learn, the experience you got, and the mentality we gave you as scientists. It is also important to remember that 80% of the professions that will dominate the business sector in the next 20 years, they have not been invented yet. So imagine if your profession was in the CD making industry. Steve Jobs has a different idea and now nobody uses them. So this is why the word innovation in the title of our school is here for a reason. You need to remember that what you have achieved with your studies will always stay with you. It characterizes your efforts, your personality, and how you build yourself. Your studies, degrees, and diplomas belong to you, no matter where you come from or how wealthy or privileged you are or you were. I have mentioned in the last BSBI graduation that we, as professors in our school, are blessed because we have discovered what we love. And this is why we are teaching you. We probably have the best profession in the world. And this is something that I mention to all our colleagues nearly every day. Your class and every BSBI graduation class is unique to us. You will always have a special place in our hearts. And now is the time that the next day is approaching. So keep the positive elements, keep your memories, cherish the friends you made here, and above all, be confident and value what you have learned. In conclusion, allow me to give you some short pieces of advice for the future as I do in every graduation. I do not expect you to remember this in some years, but I hope at least you will try to implement a couple. So here my advice back to you. Do what you love or love what you do. Always continue to learn. Develop a new area of expertise. Never compromise, but also be humble. Organize what you will do next day, the previous night. Celebrate even the tiniest of your accomplishment. Always be polite and respect hierarchy. Be passionate, but at the same time, be patient. Always work with a plan. Create a long-term business plan for yourselves. Practice a self-evaluation process every night before you go to bed. And my final words. Always remember when you climb to the top of a mountain to always look opposite. There is another new one for you to conquer. So from all of us and from the bottom of our hearts, congratulations, graduates, and thank you very much for your attention. You nearly nailed it.
Thank you so much, Professor. And before we move on, dear graduates, just a quick reminder, please mute your phones. Dear guests, dear graduates, please check if your phone is not muted. Thank you so much. And now we will continue our ceremony with speeches from our graduates. It's my pleasure to begin with our bachelor graduates and high achiever from the International Business and Management Program, Mohammed Al-Barash. Mohammed spent 4 years with us and grew significantly, both as a person and as a young professional. He knows BSBI not only as a student, but also through direct collaboration with our students and staff. As a long-standing member of our social marketing team, he has heard many truly inspiring student stories and will share some insights with us today. When we asked him, what is the one skill or quality you developed at BSBI that you will carry with you into your future, he answered, resilience. The ability to keep going through pressure, doubt, and late nights. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Mohammed Al-Barash.
I'd first like to start by thanking Alina for a nice welcoming remark, and good afternoon, everyone. Faculty members, fellow graduates, the families with us here, and those watching from home. Standing here feels especially meaningful to me. I began my journey at BSBI as a student, and along the way became part of the marketing team. First working part-time and now full-time as a social media coordinator. BSBI has been an important part of my journey, both academically and personally. I remember patiently waiting to turn 18 so I could finally travel abroad and discover myself in an environment that allowed me to build, create, and learn. Originally from Lebanon and born and raised in Kuwait, I always felt a strong desire to experience something new and push beyond my limits. That desire is what brought me here. I began my academic journey at our old campus on Potsdamer Straße and witnessed something special. I saw a community grow and evolve with new faces, stories, and ambitions. What stayed constant was the sense that this was a place where people from all over the world could belong. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoic philosophy, once said, "We conquer the world by first conquering ourselves." I believe that is where every real journey begins, not with certainty or having all the answers, but with the courage to face yourself, to grow, to fail, to learn, and to keep going anyway. For me, conquering myself meant accepting uncertainty instead of waiting to feel ready. It meant meeting deadlines, giving presentations, and saying yes to new opportunities when I doubted myself. That taught me that confidence often comes after you take the step, not before. Conquering yourself is not easy. It is uncomfortable and challenging. It is a race we keep running, not for perfection, but for growth. And if I were to bet on anyone to keep running it without hesitation, it would be us. One of my favorite parts of working at BSBI is connecting with students and telling their stories. While we share events and updates across all our campuses, the most meaningful moments for me are always the student stories, the testimonials, and the Q&As. When I sit down with students to film, I often ask why they chose BSBI. Some say, "I came here alone, but I found a community." Many say, they came here to become a better version of themselves, and I think we can all relate to that. Through these conversations, I learn something new every time. Everyone comes from a different background and carries a unique spark. I see hope and passion in your eyes, and it reminds me that even when things feel uncertain, the future is in capable hands. We are graduating at a time when many things are changing, and this moment calls for boldness. As we choose our next steps, we do so with a foundation built on ethics, individuality, and academic achievement. The memories and connections we built here will keep opening doors long after today. Before I close, I would like to express my gratitude. First, to my family, thank you for the sacrifices that you made that led me here today. Your belief in me has been there every step of the way. I carry that with me, and I hope to continue making you proud. I would also like to recognize someone who has walked a big part of this journey alongside me and continues to do so. My classmate, Manar Fahim. From countless late nights working on assignments and projects to long conversations about the future, your support, belief, and encouragement have meant more to me than I can put into words. To all my professors, thank you for making every class engaging, challenging, and memorable. You did more than teach. You inspired us. And finally, to my colleagues, thank you for the collaboration, trust, and daily support that made this journey even more meaningful. Thank you, everyone, and please, a round of applause for all of us. We made it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Muhammad, and all the best as you continue to conquer what lies ahead. Our next graduate speaker is Pavitra from the MSc in Engineering Management program. During her time at BSBI, Pavitra played an active role in shaping student life. She served as a course representative, acted as a vice president for the student council, and also was a highly valued working student in the career service. Pavitra said that during her time at BSBI, she learned to trust herself because on the right environment around her. She discovered the importance of discipline and consistency in pursuing her goals, which helped her grow more confident in her journey. Please join me in welcoming Pavitra Yamatri to the stage.
Thank you, Elena. Good afternoon, respected dignitaries on stage, my fellow graduates, friends, family, and everyone watching us live. I'd like to begin with a quote from the movie Top Gun Maverick. It's not the plane, it's the pilot. It feels fitting today because for me, it isn't BSBI alone. It's the people who represent it. Since they say gratitude is the highest form of prayer, I want to begin by saying thank you. When I reflect on my time at BSBI, I see it through 4 defining paths. The first is my professors, who shaped not just my learning, but my confidence. To Muhammad Yunus for believing in me during moments when I doubted myself. To Narida Hajia Metovic for making organizational dynamics and behavior feel intuitive and powerful. To Amir Temureen for consistently grounding our learning in a real-world perspective. Thank you, professors. The second is the Student Council, a space that taught me the grace of diplomacy and the importance of presence. Serving as a course representative, debate club president, and vice president for postgraduate studies shows me that consistency matters more than creativity, and that representation is a responsibility, not a title. Thank you, Student Council. The third part was my volunteering journey. I chose to simply help because I wanted more of BSBI. I knew I could give more, take on more, and contribute meaningfully. What I didn't realize at that time was by doing so, I was opening doors of opportunity for myself. The fourth part was working at BSBI as a working student in the career service team, a journey that grew directly from the spirit of volunteering, that taught me the comfort of resilience. I'm grateful to my manager, Michael Feng, for teaching me the value of boundaries and steady leadership. To Paul Tran, a mentor I deeply admire, for encouraging initiative without fear. And to Martina Zamowska for standing beside me in unfamiliar waters and making them feel navigable. Thank you, career service team. Seeing BSBI from different sides taught me one thing very clearly. This institution tries relentlessly. The people here never stop working to make things better, and that effort matters. There is another group of people who must be acknowledged, those who are part of this journey before BSBI. My grandmother, Shanta Rao, who's been with me in spirit since day one of this journey. My father, for being so giving, I never had to worry about my cents, let alone my euros, and I mean this metaphorically. My mother, who ensured I always carried enough pieces of home with me every time I left. My cousin, Avinash, who has been nothing less than a sibling and taken pride in every step of this journey. To my friends, Naveed, Shashank, Sohan, Sandeep, and Dinesh, spread across Canada, USA, and back home in India, thank you for trusting me enough to stand on my own. Very comforting, guys, thank you. And to the people I found along the way, Uha, my cousin, for giving me the softest place to land when I first arrived in Berlin. To Sangeeta for reminding me to protect my heart and always live with a little whimsy. To Nagraj, Melis, and Rana for their comforting hugs and brightest smiles. Today, I stand before you as a woman who's learned to stop doubting herself because the environment around her was just right. It really is always the people. I will carry forward the trust of my professors, the grace of diplomacy, the pride of representing BSBI, and the comfort of resilience I learned here. As we move forward, trust yourself more than your qualifications. We all came to college with a quiet sense of wanting to save the world. And it's okay if along the way you only save one person, and that one person is yourself. That said, I'll leave you with a thought associated with Carl Jung. Know all the theories, master all the techniques, but as you touch a human soul, be another human soul. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Pavitra. May you always be surrounded by inspiring souls who support and encourage you on your journey. And now, our final graduate speaker, a student from the Global MBA program at our Paris campus, Sana Banu Mohammed Salim. During her time at BSBI, Sana served as the president of the Paris Student Council, taking on this role with a clear goal, not only to organize activities, but to also strengthen the Student Council and build a solid foundation for future council presidents. Alongside her leadership, Sana consistently brought new ideas to the table by demonstrating strong academic performance. She is also a high achiever, excellent public speaking skills, and genuine commitment to the extraordinary life at BSBI. Please join me in welcoming Sana to the stage.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to our faculties, families joining us from across the world, and friends watching on live stream, and my fellow graduates. Thank you for trusting me with this moment. Before I begin, I want you all to please look to your right, and now to your left. Every one of us crossed a border to be here today. Some of us crossed countries. Some crossed languages. And some crossed versions of ourselves we never thought we would leave behind. And I crossed all three. But this story really begins the moment when you didn't feel ready, but you came here anyway, because someone believed in you, in your potential, long enough for you to catch up. And for me, that belief came from two people. My husband, Gautam, who refused to accept the version of myself I had settled in towards my final draft. And long before him, it was my dearest mother, Zeni. Zeni was such a force of a woman in my life, bold and fearless and an inspiration. She would tell me, my darling, one day you will travel across countries and grow into this person that I already see. And as life happened, quietly, I slipped into a dark corner, drew an invisible boundary around my own potential. I became comfortable, predictable, safe. But as my grandmother would usually say in a challenging situation, this too shall pass. That realizing moment is what brought me to BSBI. When I walked into my first class in Paris, I remember the day. The sky was moody, the metro was unreliable, and the currency conversion just too painful. But somewhere between the smell of coffee, croissant, and supportive peers, something inside me woke up again. Those of us who crossed borders learned the very first lesson quickly. No amount of preparation survives reality. You learn patience through paperwork, humility through starting all over again. Then as life loves its own twists, I broke my knee. I was standing on a pavement on crutches in the beautiful city of Paris, staring at a staircase that I could not climb. Not metaphorically, very literally. That moment changed everything. Until then, I thought this journey was about independence, doing it alone. But that staircase taught me something different. I had to ask for help, again and again. My brothers, Ellie and John, showed up. My friends, showed up. They slowed down and waited for me. People carried bags, shared time, made space without being asked. My friend Arthur helped me build my first French CV that led to my first part-time job. Christian Germo, our then student council president, saw something in me before I saw it in myself and trusted me to become the first female president of BSBI Paris. Fatou Barry, then student counselor, gave me the right tools at the right moment that opened the door to my very first internship. And my dearest friend, Isma, who is with me today, used to stay up late nights running interview mock sessions that led to my very first full-time role. Last but not least, Owen Dennis and Patricia Burt, who didn't just run the Paris campus. They helped turn BSBI into a second home that we know. Each of them held a piece of that ladder while I climbed. That staircase taught me my second lesson beyond the classroom walls. True independence is not in standing alone. It's knowing who will hold you when you cannot stand. And behind all of this, quietly, consistently, many closed ones supporting me across distance, time zones, and doubt. So I told myself again, this too shall pass. Then came the final mountain, my internship in a medtech AI company alongside my dissertation. By day, learning a new industry. By night, writing academic research. In between, learning how to dress for the job I wanted, not for the job I had. And that brings me back to my final lesson in this journey. Confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from deciding that moving forward is the only option. These 2 years were not just academic, they were personal, transformational, a rediscovery. And I began this story with 2 people who believed before I did. And that's where I'll end. My mother, who gave me the courage to dream. My husband, who gave me the strength to act. And BSBI, who gave all of us the ground to become. So to the graduating class of BSBI, Paris, Barcelona, Hamburg, and Berlin, you will face many staircases in your life, some visible and some not. You don't have to climb them alone. Look to your left again. And now look to your right. Notice the hands that held you till here. And when it's your turn, be that hand for someone else. To every visible and invisible forces that carried me to this stage, I thank you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you so much, Sana, for your beautiful speech. We wish you continued success and the strength to achieve even more in the future. It is now my great pleasure to invite our special guest speaker who has traveled from London to be with us today. She is a Pro-Vice Chancellor for Academic Partnerships and Industry Engagement at the University for the Creative Arts, Professor Lindsay Duty.
Distinguished guests, esteemed colleagues, proud families and friends, and most importantly, our graduating students. It is a genuine pleasure to be with you today as Pro-Vice Chancellor of the University for the Creative Arts. This is the second time I've had the privilege of attending this graduation ceremony. And once again, it's an honor to celebrate such a special occasion for the Berlin School of Business and Innovation. Today marks an important milestone in your lives. It's both the conclusion of one meaningful chapter and the beginning of an exciting new one. For many of you, the moment signals the start of your professional journey, armed with the knowledge, skills, and insights shaped by your studies and guided by the dedication of our academic community. For others, it represents a moment of reflection before continuing your academic path, perhaps through a master's degree or even a PhD. Whichever path you choose, I am confident that your future is filled with opportunity and promise. I could not be prouder of what UCA and BSBI represent together. I am continually inspired by the commitment of our staff, academic, professional, and technical, but above all, you, our students. You have demonstrated resilience, creativity, and determination. The education you have received here is not only rigorous, but distinctive, equipping you with the mindset and capabilities to stand out as the next generation of leaders and innovators. The programs you are graduating from are far more than qualifications. They are launch pads for fresh thinking in a world we know is constantly changing. You have learned to question assumptions, reimagine familiar spaces, tell compelling stories, and challenge conventional approaches. I have no doubt that you will make a meaningful impact wherever your careers take you. I still remember my own graduation day, some 30 years ago, the mix of nerves and excitement, feeling ready to take on the world in my chosen career of film and television, while wondering, could I really do it? I'm pleased to say that I did go on to have a career with the BBC, ITV, and Sky, and to collaborate with Warner Brothers Studios, Netflix, and many more. No, it wasn't always easy, but I got there. It took grit, determination, but the skills I developed during my degree served me well throughout that journey. With your degrees, you now become part of a proud and long-standing tradition of excellence. For more than 170 years, UCA, the University of Creative Arts, has nurtured creative minds and empowered students to develop the skills needed to thrive in an ever-changing world. You are now members of a global alumni network that includes household names such as fashion icon Dame Sandra Rhodes, award-winning Star Wars filmmaker Gareth Edwards, visionary artist Tracy Emin, and internationally renowned architects, winners of Oscars, BAFTAs, Royal Honours, Turner Prize. They have helped shape the culture, industry, and brands that define our world today. Their stories are a powerful reminder of what is possible. And I want you to know this: you are more than capable of achieving your own version of success. Whether you go on to launch new ideas, transform organizations, or tackle complex global challenges, the world needs thinkers like you, bold, curious, and imaginative. So take a moment to reflect on what you've achieved. This success did not come easily. You've worked hard, embraced uncertainty, developed new perspectives, and grown in confidence along the way. You have found your voice and learnt how to use it with purpose. We are immensely proud of you, and I know that your families and friends share that pride today. Before I close, I would like to extend my sincere thanks to the whole BSBI team for delivering such a wonderful graduation ceremony. Please join me in showing your appreciation to everyone who's made today so memorable so far. To our graduates, I will leave you with this final thought: be fearless, be unapologetically bold, know your value, and do not hesitate to pursue what truly inspires you. Trust in your ability to shape the future, because you absolutely can. So now, let the celebrations begin. Congratulations once again to you all, and enjoy every single moment of this unforgettable day. Let the cheers begin, come on.
Thank you so much. And now we move on to the most awaited part for today's ceremony, the awarding of degrees led by our Provost and Chief Academic Officer, Professor Dr. Kyriakos Kouvelotis. Our Head of Academic Operations, Dr. Mariam Mansouri, will be announcing the names of the graduates. Graduates will be invited to the stage by campus, starting with Berlin, followed by Paris, Hamburg, and Barcelona. Over to you, Mariam and Professor.
It's a great honor and pleasure for me to be a part of this important day of your life, your graduation. As you go forward with your life, continue to care about yourself, your family, your friend, and your world. And wherever the next chapter in your life story may take you, make sure the journey includes joy. I will ask the graduate to join me in a round of applause. University of Creative Arts, Bachelor of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Juliet Efwa Asemov. Trang T. Tu Do. Bachelor of International Business and Management, Sonia Ursuaro. Alan Martins Manjat. Ali Aliyev. Mohammad Al-Baraj, High Achiever. Sagar. Satna. Luis Ambe. Arf Aisha Gulam Dastagir. Melissa Shimwa. Esther Anaman. Abdul Qasem Ayumi. Rabneet Kaur. ناهیدا محبیزاده. جانت بویتانگ بوتنگ. ساندیپ سینگ. آماسون آلوواسیوم امینات. گورپریت سینگ. نلی یوانا داکوستا مانوئلا. لویزا گاناهوتی. سیمراجی سینگ. فقیقدیک آبیدکو جارتی. Bachelor of Business and Management, Brian Afrifa. Bachelor of Computer Science and Digitalization, Adiemo Malik Ayomide. Joshua Magisha. Agbahiv Obinwa Stanley. Daniel Sowa High Achiever. Esmiriti Gurung. Dikshia Tamang. Prakriti Gurung. Harshal Bankar. International Telematic University Uninetono, Bachelor in Economic and Business Administration, Minu. University of Creative Arts, Global MBA, Alara Aydingos. Abhishek Sharma. Mamta Rani. Sakshi Singhi. Ravinda Kaur. Crystal Vivita Menezes. Dolak Selin Jojo. Niha Hose. Meha Achureji. Jashandeep Singh. Jobo Boris Mugisha. Alara Ozdel. MD Jahangir Hossain. Akhar Vivek Dokte. Surbi. Ajay Kumar. Apurva Ajit Parnerka. Pallavi. Anand Adapatu Ramanchand. Gino Vinoy. Bharti Naik. Shiv Kumar. Aditya Sharma. Sarbjeet Kaur. Mayor Bayard Patil High Achiever. Sahil Abdul Khader. Bilal Multani. Mona Karajani Babaki. Reshma Lakshmi. Noreen Arshad, High Achiever. Ashwati Vijayan. Ankesh Masi Trike. Prachi Ashok Matre. مرزیه آقا حسن خانی. درین سانتو. ساکشی. Ebenzer Boateng. Naman Bansal. Mohammad Saleh Sharif. Ganapati Arayada Chinap. Abhishek Sharma. Jaswant Singh. Naitik Anvitbhai Mendapa. Harini Saravanan. Rasika Prad Tilakaheba. Nihakrishna Baby Grillich. Kunal Singh. Meena Varghese. Sandrine Ishlimve. Muhammad Naeem Khodavand. Ganga. Mona Mohseni. Aman Mahendra. Muhammad Rashid Ayub. Kiran Francis, High Achiever. Nitin Mahesh Kumar. Harpreet Kaur. Priya Rajesh Kotian. Sohail Chaiti. Mohammad Akil Sheikh. MA Tourism and Hospitality and Event Management, Mohit. Shruti Morab. Manav Chopra. Keshvi. Archit Gupta. Fasal Chaliparambli Aziz. MSc Data Analytics, Gerhard Wilhelm Ludwig Luther. Amin Liaquat. Collins Aigay. Jai Suvir Jain. Abdul Bashid Ibrahim. Jamal Mansour Abbasi. Onis Jerry Kiare. Bimal Paudel. Ruthi Mohan. Darani Permul Sami. Arpita Malik. Hiten Kharat. Deepa Putaraj. Suyog Joshi. Veera Babu Kelaka, high achiever. Aishwarya Banur Shankar. Mahakshami Paramanjwarp, high achiever. Chaitra Harish, high achiever. Rikant Palanti. Jacqueline Mokeira Asango. Shruti Setho, high achiever. Gavya Ruti Ravi, high achiever. MSc Digital Marketing, Maryam Zarabi Khorasani. Rishabh Mehta. Ardra Dinesh. Ratyusha Chilukuri. Ketaki Barg. Rihan Hanif. Arshdeep Kaur. Alka Rani Sahu. Davud Sarami Forushani. Gagan Gagan. Ibrahim Omar Saleh. Umut Erol. Andrea Marita Lobo. Rutika Vatira. Aysel Aydin Gursoy. Ashish Kundu. Sohail Rao. Mithal Hirpara. Maot Nana Ama Vanshima. Khorshid Khairdastan. MSc Finance and Investment, Rishabh Ajay Singh. Vagat Sekharan. Rofin Robert. Anjali Rana, high achiever. Sheikh Shoaib Kamran. Avril Renisa Rodigu. Utkarsh Dahikar, High Achiever. Joik Anima Datsi. Lavanya Nagarajan, High Achiever. Diane Melo da Silva. Shreya Amparashi Mishra. Mansi Joshi, High Achiever. Ardra Sajan Nair. Yakub Yeldo. Kalima Sinayoko. Asavari Vilas Despende. Nisarga Sujai. MA Tourism and Hospitality and Event Management, Paramjit. Harjivan. MSc Information Technology Management, Tajinder Singh. Favor Irgun Agbaik. Saeed Ahmad. Austin Akpe Osem Bebiam. Partha Sarati Day. Bora Guzey. Ritik Sharat Savant. Bansi Marjibhal Jethani. Concordia University, Chicago, MA in Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Ali Samuel Kajjar. MBA, Charanjit Singh. Manasa Madhu. Nanit Botma Ajipong. High achiever. Shahzad Karbasi, high achiever. Shirin Tahunchi, high achiever. Kabar Ozurek, high achiever. Neha Biswal, high achiever. International Telematic University Uninetono, MSc in Psychology, Cognitive Process and Technologies. Riya Pokhiral. Phyllis Firimpo Yabwa. MSc International Health Management, Bishert Rensenjo. High achiever. Rashmi Sirinav Rao. Christina Jose. Parna Yogesh Trivedi. Anisha Sanjana Yakub. Algait Alasas. Helen Odey Asiama. Yoti Josekuti, high achiever. Vaibhav Shankar Rajure. Jasmeet Kaur. Vartika Saini. Sachin. Margaret Anita. Halima Lawal, high achiever. Sahishta. Rahul Panwar. Dhanasri Suresh. Mark Gyan Kokora. Mitra Regi. Julio Cesar Chavara Carascara. Dr. Darvishun Ba. Nitesh Malik. Syed Rida Zahra. Ann Sharon Johnson. Hoi Nhat An. Jeffrey Okin Okrogijen. High achiever. Maria Razak. High achiever. Shweta. Anushka Dalal. Lina Vanjiru Vapau. Shikha Vinay. Devika Nitin Kadia. Elizabeth Yoti Taylor. Kasturi Sitampalam. MSc in Engineering Management, Yamarti Sai Durga Pavitra. Servesh Ramakan Malakolika. Haval Rameshbai Kanani. Preeta Goswami. Mutai Abel Kiprotish. Pulimadi Shyam Sundar. Niranjan Kamble. Sanket Goda Maharaj. Ezgi Tejildiz. Colin Lonapan Panjikaran. Akash Pritam Tiwari, High Achiever. Mohammad Rishan Mohidu. Kuldeep Kumar Rashmin Paj. Ashutosh Rathod. Chirag Nasht Kumar Purohit. Amir Saeed Bazargan. Puya Ferdosipur. Chad Akshar Narobhai. Ishlak. Muhammad Abshar. Manu Suresh. Varad Roshan Deshpand. Nikhil Ramesh. Nitin Chundal Purakal Raju. MA Logistics. Nikhil John Saji. Rija Rakash. Amal Thalakat Subramanian. Rugma Gopakumar. Gopi Krishna Nathu Shajan. Manju Kozimbola Sanjeev. David Akuku Dor. Anastasia Makarova. Ranich Jayaprakash. Neha Rani. Fenil Misri. Dharmikubar Kiribua Dat. Sirindi Gova Gazanda Somash. Vikshita Kharvi. MA in Energy Management, High Achiever Gustavo Donaldo Lenza Rodriguez. Narayana Govda Haloglu. Geras Mombi Grita. MSc Finance and Investment, Belesim Joy. MA Tourism and Hospitality and Event Management, Paramjit. Now we will move to Paris campus. Please. University of Creative Arts, International Business and Management, Aisha Shoaib. High Achiever. Sana Banu Muhammad Salim, High Achiever. Sanjal Saiju. Ajania Aji. Dyson Davi. Hima Balakrishnan. Litin Chandra. Shika Suresh. Anjita Manapata. Nevin John. Ghaus Mohammed Chulikulaban. Abhijit Chite Rajit. High Achiever. Joyal George. Ashya Prishna. Esha Jo Madakchal. Justin Raju. Esrigesh Kurumkatlil. Reshna Babu. Versha Remesan. Jibin Johnson. Anjana Kochumadahti Anikumar. Ashwati Pudamviti Babu. Joseph Jomi Joseph. Harishkana Sankar. Goftam Sikar. MA Tourism, Hospitality and Event Management, Rupakta Chatibraj. Mandini Mitapelli. Agnes Poli Chirayat. Now we will move to Hamburg campus. University of Creative Arts, Bachelor Graphic Design, Chayil Davis. Sonachi Ongedika. Shah Sedki. MA Visual Communication, Jobin Vargas Aragnaseri. Now we will move to Barcelona campus. International Telematic University Uninetono, Global MBA, Ashita Jolie, High Achiever. Donda Rajan Kumar Kiritabi, High Achiever. Mariana Melo Gonzalez, High Achiever. Congratulations once again. Thank you.
All right, so you just received placeholder certificates. Official certificates, if already available, will be distributed after the ceremony by the Exam and Assessments Department located in the foyer. And now, congratulations once again, and we are moving to the end of the biggest and probably the most efficient graduation ceremony of Berlin School of Business and Innovation. And as a traditional step is to take a group picture when you throw your caps up on the stage. It's many of you here, and we will try to organize it as quick as possible. One important announcement is, dear graduates, don't forget to collect your caps afterwards. It doesn't matter which one you take, just grab one and make sure you have only one, and come back to a assigned seat. And now it's over to you, Sohel. Please, dear guests, remain seated, and dear students, you can start coming to the front.
Okay,
And dear leadership, please also come to the front.
Yes, I want the students to go, some of you on the stage. I think the ones that you're shorter, you can go on the stage. And the one tallers, you can be under the stage. We are gonna do a shot of you throwing the hat on the air. So, yeah. Like 100 photos. Oh, sorry. Check if you can fit. Okay, this time we have a lot of students. It's going to be a bit tough to fit everyone, but I want you to all be in the stage side, you know, like not outside. Yeah, you can come more inside. The ones that are on the side, we cannot see you. Yeah. Okay, I want the parents definitely to go back. No. This cannot work. Everyone, all the parents, please. No. You cannot stand here. You have to all go back. We cannot do it like this. All the parents, all the guests, please go back completely to the back. The last row. Yeah. You're gonna have a perfect video later, you know. Don't worry. Okay, the ones that you're on the side, please come to the middle. You can also come between the chairs here, you know. You don't have to be all dense in the middle. Yeah, exactly. Yes, so you cannot be outside of the stage, so to the right and left. Otherwise, you're not going to be in the video or photo. You have to be on the stage of the side of the stage, so in the middle. If you're outside, it cannot work. Sorry. Fit it? No? No? Can you go a bit back maybe with the... I can go with the ladder? Yeah, I mean we can do anything. Let's go wide.
People in the front, but you're probably going to crop it anyway, right?
Which people in the front? Parents, please, I told you, you have to be on the back, otherwise we cannot do this. I don't know why you don't listen to me. Back to the back row. I mean, it's going to be a video, photo of this thing, and if you're here, we cannot do it.
This side also?
This, oh, okay, this side was fine.
This side is fine? Or?
It was fine. No, both sides are not fine.
Can you go back a bit with the ladder?
No, the people in the front.
Okay. Okay.
Move the ladder back when that gets smaller. I mean, it's getting wider in front. I don't know if you want that.
The other side one is okay, or?
No, it's very wide, yeah. I mean, take it. Do anything. Take a wide one, but it's moving. Like, take it with the. What is the shutter speed?
How is now?
So you can get focus.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's not the
I think like this is better, no?
Just try to fit them in.
it works just.
Can you get this frame?
Yeah, that's
Just let's get it. Okay, we are gonna just take a picture right now, and then when I say 3, 2, 1, you throw your hats. Not now. When I say 3, 2, 1, yeah.
So first picture?
Okay.
Yeah, it's good.
Ready?
Taking a few here.
Okay. Now 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you very much. Just get any hat. You don't have to find your own hat. Get any hat and go back to your seats, please.
Yeah, because with so many more students.
Did you manage? I think your shot was actually good.
Yeah. But it's not, I just have this one. You can get it sent. It will send it to you. Honey, I have a few seconds, yeah.
From the drawing?
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried
At the
to.
last moment. It's too close. Okay, everyone, please take your seats so we can finish the ceremony. Everybody should take their seat, guests and students. Also, we are going to do another throwing hat shot outside, in the outside area,
Dear
not
all,
outside in the
please
cold,
take your seats.
but in the middle here.
We haven't finished with the ceremony yet. Okay, please take your seats, guys. You will have plenty of time afterwards. Please be careful and return to your seats. Guys, we need to return to your seats. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All right. I would need only 1 minute of your attention. I promise it's going to be very quick, and then you can celebrate. All right? So, and now the largest graduation ceremony in the history of BSBI comes to a close. We do not yet know where life will take you after today, but we do know this. Today marks the end of your student life and the beginning of the future filled with possibilities. We wish you strong belief in yourselves, unwavering willpower, and the courage to be game changers in your own lives. We hope that you enjoyed our ceremony, and we wish you all the best in your future adventures. Thank you very much for trusting us. You are now officially alumni of BSBI. Congratulations!